Forgot to show you my seed potatoes and how they're chitting, so I'll do that first, then I'll go outside. Me being the harebrained that I am, I forgot, I don't know how, but I did. But these are my seed potatoes, Charlotte. They've started chitting quite well now. And these are my second early, Maris Pear. They're doing quite well on the old chitting as well, as you can see. And these are my main crop, Maris Piper. Chits are coming quite well on them as well. So there you go. I forgot to put these in my tour, so yeah, there you go. Alright, I've got some tools and stuff out. I'm going to see what I can do with this front of this. So obviously I need to take that off as well. But I've had a little sort out. These bits here are just about wide enough. There it goes, but these are just about wide enough, so I'm going to need to break these bits off first. I might just get my circular saw and saw them in half actually. That'll make it a lot easier for them to get apart then and not split them too much. So, right, I'll get my circular saw set up. I'll just cut these, I won't show you that. I'll just cut these off, get that done, then I'll come back to you. I had a little look around and found this bit of marine ply. So let's see if it's long enough. I think it is. It's probably a bit big really, but so that's going to go there. As you can see, it's a little bit big, but that's all right. I'm probably going to have to cut it down actually a little bit because I need room to put some hinges on it, so I need to cut that down as well. But let's get this bit, this last little bit off, then I'll come back to you. Well, I knew that stuff wasn't going to last very long because it was like a indoor cupboard or something like that. But as you can see, it's just filled up with paper in the middle. So, right, I'll get this mess cleared up and then I'll come back to you after that. And we're getting there slowly. But if anybody knows, when you're dealing with pallets and that kind of thing, it's quite a slow process. But we're getting there slowly. There you go, I've cleaned the bottom out. So I can see the bottom brace. But if you look, I'm going to get these out now, before I catch my leg on it or something. So that wouldn't be good. So I'll get these nails out. But we're getting there slowly. Right, what I think I'm going to do now actually is I've got some of that decking board. I'm going to pick one of them up and cut it to size. Then I'm going to nail it on the bottom there, just so this OS board isn't on the deck or on the floor. Then hopefully that'll help it so it doesn't rot so quick. Right, I'll get and pick one of these, get it measured up, and then I'll get it cut. Right, I've got that bottom board on there, so that this one is just going to sit on the top like that. I'll have to cut that down a little bit and see if I've got any hinges as well, actually. So, but I just had a phone call from a mate. He said there's something up the road that I might be interested in, so I'll go and have a quick look. If it's worth bringing back, I'll show you. Right, as you've guessed, I've got it, and it's something that I've never used before, so it'll be a new experience for me. So I'll show you that later on in the video when I've done what I need to do with my compost bin. Right, back to this now. So what I'm going to do, I've obviously put this on the top of the decking board, if it's stopped there, for a reference. So what I want to do, I want to get my first board at the bottom of this, and then I'm going to work my way up to the top. So right, I'll get my first board in, put a few in. I'll put, if I've got to cut them as well, if I can I'll cut them and get all of them in. This is what we're looking like now. So I've got all of that front bit on. I still need to cut that down a little bit and get some hinges or some sort of thing to keep that in there. Don't worry about that little bit, because that isn't actually the compost. I'll show you, actually. It's just a pallet that's between this compost bin and that compost bin. So I might put a board down there or something, but yeah, quite rough and ready, but it'll do the job, I think. I went through my shed drawer that's got my bits and bobs in. I've got some bolts, nuts and some washers to finish off that compost front, but it's raining, so, and it's quite hard and it's constant as well, so I'm going to get soaked if I do that. So I'm going to grab some of that and take you in the polytunnel, and I'll show you what that is then. Alright, someone's had a grow, shall we say, and they've used cocoa core, and it's got them pebble balls in it as well. So while it's weather like this, I'll put you on a time lapse and give them a sieve out to get rid of them clay balls. I've got a couple of tubs that I can put it in. I've got that big one for the cocoa core itself, and I've got this one for these clay balls. I think these aerate it, and I think they hold some moisture as well, but I'm not too sure about that. So if you know anything about them, then if you can let me know in the comments, that'd be kind of you. But yeah, so I'll get you on a time lapse and I'll get this lot sieved out. These are the roots that I got out. Not very Well, they're not too bad, but yeah, these big stalks, I'll be chucking them in the recycle bin for the council, like them two. With the big stalks, I'll be putting them in the council bin. But all I'm gonna do with these other roots, like this, is just chuck them in the older compost bin. I think that'd be all right. That'll rot down in there. These are the clay balls that I got so far. I only done two of these. That's the two that I emptied out, and this is what I got. Filled this tub up, that's for sure. That's only two of them pots, so I would say that was a pretty good saving. I've still got loads of it to do, so what I'm gonna have to do, I think I'm gonna have to get some of my compost bags and stick that in compost bags. Right, these cabbages in here are growing quite well, so hopefully I'll get these cabbages pricked out and sorted for next weekend. So that's a job I can do when it's raining like it is today. So yeah, don't forget the subscribe buttons down there. Click on the bell, click on all, and you'll get to see me pricking these out. That will definitely get done next week because I'll be in the dry, whether it's raining or not. Right, the last bag that I did looks more like normal compost, so I've kept that one separate. I've done 8 bags, well 7 bags, and this tub, and this is what I've ended up with. Whew. Right, loads of roots. So like I said, I'm going to put them roots. I'm going to put them roots in my compost bin. I've got nearly 2 buckets of them clay balls, and I've got 3 nice big bags of cocoa coir. So there you go, look, I'll show you the difference. You can tell the difference between cocoa coir and peat or compost. Look, you can see it's a lot lighter. So yeah, whew, I've still got a load to do in that dumpy bag, so there's going to be plenty to do. Not what I was really expecting to do today. I was hoping to get that compost bin finished, but the weather's been too wet, and I got a phone call about this yesterday, so I thought I'd come in the polytunnel and sieve it out and everything. So hopefully I'll get time, or the weather plays ball, in the next couple of days, and I'll get that compost bin front on there. Right, thanks for watching, commenting and subbing. If you haven't subbed yet, bell's down in that corner. Click on the bell, click on all, and you'll get my notifications. Right, catch you later. Bye.